Consider the next example. Obtain Fourier series for the fx equal to pi x from 0 to 1 and pi into 2 minus x from 1 to 2. So here again, in previous examples the intervals in the examples like 0 to 2 pi, then we come across the interval like minus pi to pi. Then this interval is different from the previous examples, that is the interval is given, total interval is given in this example is 0 to 2. So again the first step is same as compare the C to C plus 2L interval with given interval 0 to 2. So by comparing we get C equal to 0 and C plus 2L equal to 2. Putting C equal to 0 in this second equation we get, and after simplifying we get L equal to 1. So put these values of C and L in the formula of A naught An Bn. So the formula for A naught is 1 by L integration from C to C plus 2L fx dx. So A naught becomes 1 upon L value is 1. So 1 upon 1 integration from C to C plus 2L means the interval is given interval is 0 to 2. So from 0 to 2 fx dx. So here the function fx is distributed in two intervals from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. So here we have to distribute this integration also. So 1 upon 1 is 1. So 0 to 2 integration will be distributed into integrations as 0 to 1 fx dx plus 1 to 2 fx dx. And from 0 to 1 fx value is pi x. So put the value of pi x here, plus 1 to 2 for 1 to 2 the fx value is pi into 2 minus x dx. So solve this integration. Pi as it is, x integration is x square by 2. Put the limits from 0 to 1 and plus pi as it is, 2 minus x integration is apply the integration formula of bracket. So for that x integration is x square by 2. So instead of x we have asked bracket derivative. So bracket derivative is bracket square by 2 into derivative of bracket. So bracket square means 2 minus x bracket square upon 2 into derivative of bracket. Bracket is 2 minus x. So 2 minus x derivative is minus 1. 2 derivative is 0, minus x derivative is minus 1 from 1 to 2. So put first upper limit, that is 1 square, that is we get pi by 2, and for lower limit it will be 0. So this term by putting upper limit minus lower limit we get pi by 2. So pi upon minus 2 as it is, or minus pi by 2 as it is. Put 2 here first. So 2 minus 2 will be 0, minus put to lower limit. So 2 minus 1 1 square, that is 1. So after simplifying we get A naught equal to pi. Then the An formula will be 1 upon L, that is 1 upon 1 integration from 0 to 2 fx cos n pi x by L dx. So put L value as 1, so we get cos n pi x dx. So put again the integration will be distributed in two integrations from as 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. So 0 to 1 fx cos n pi x dx, 1 to 2 fx cos n pi x dx. So fx value for 0 to 1 is pi x, and for 1 to 2 it is pi into 2 minus x. So this is your u, this is your v, as this is algebraic function and it is trigonometric function. So use uv rule. As pi x derivative at some further step, pi x derivative will go to 0, that is pi x, first derivative of pi x is pi, then pi derivative, next derivative of pi is, the first derivative of pi x is pi, next derivative is 0, next derivative is 0. So we get derivative of u at the second step is 0, hence use uv rule here. So again use uv rule here also. So this is your u and this is your v. By Liet sequence, algebraic comes first, then trigonometric. So this is algebraic, this is algebraic. So this is your u and rest of the term is v. So apply uv rule. So u as it is, pi x as it is, v1 means cos n pi x integration. So cos n pi x integration means we have to apply cos bracket integration. Cos bracket integration is sin bracket upon derivative of bracket. So cos n pi x integration is sin n pi x upon n pi x derivative. N pi x derivative is n pi. We have applied kx formula. Kx derivative is k. So n pi x derivative is n pi minus u dash means next derivative of u, so pi x derivative is pi into v1 means v2 means v1's next integration, so this is your v1 by uv formula. So sin n pi x upon n pi, in this 1 upon n pi as it is, this is constant, and sin n pi x integration is, we have to apply sin bracket integration. Sin bracket integration is minus cos bracket upon bracket derivative. So sin n pi x, this is your bracket. So sin n pi x integration is minus cos n pi x upon n pi x derivative. N pi x derivative is n pi. So that n pi term, and originally there is a n pi again. So it will be n square pi square from 0 to 1. Then again apply uv rule for this. So first term u as it is, pi into 2 minus x, cos n pi x integration, same integration as we have taken here. So cos n pi x integration is this term, sin n pi x upon n pi, minus pi as it is, 2 minus x derivative is, 2 derivative is 0, minus x derivative is minus 1. So we get pi into minus 1, that is minus pi, into integration of second. So this is the integration of this term, so this and this term are same, so this next integration is minus cos n pi x upon n square pi square from 1 to 2. So by putting upper limit and lower limit, these two sign terms will go to 0. As we put upper limit 1, so it will be sin n pi, and sin n pi is always 0, and by putting lower limit 0, sin 0 is 0. Here also by putting n equal to 2, so we get 2n pi. So 2n pi is again 0, as we have seen in the examples with the interval 0 to 2 pi. In these examples we have seen that sin 2n pi is, we have calculated sin 2n pi is 0. Again by putting 1 here, so sin n pi again 0. So no need to calculate or write the calculation of these two terms, only put the upper limit and lower limit, also this upper limit and lower limit in these two cos terms. So we get cos, by putting upper limit cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n, and by putting lower limit 0 here, cos 0 is 1. So this is the upper limit minus lower limit term. Then again here cos 2n pi value is again 1, and by putting x equal to 1, cos n pi value is minus 1 raised to n. So by putting these terms and simplifying, we get an value 2 into minus 1 raised to n minus 1 upon n square pi. Then bn value is, put cos, instead of cos n pi x, take sin n pi x, and put the function, put the value of fx here. So 0 to 1, fx value is pi x sin n pi x dx, pi x sin n pi x dx, plus 1 to 2 pi into 2 minus x sin n pi x dx. Again use uv rule here. So this is your u, this is your v. Same integration formula which we have used in calculating an, same formula we have to use for calculating bn. So here we have to use uv rule. This is your uv rule from 0 to 1. Again use uv rule here. This is your u, this is your v. And the integration of sin n pi x and cos n pi x we have already seen here. Simplifying, we get bn equal to 0 here, and putting a0 an bn in the Fourier series formula we get here. This example is different from the other because in this the interval, only the interval is changed, that is the total interval is given as in the number form, that is 0 to 2. For hence part, again the method is same. Put x equal to 0 first. So this is the hence part answer. So first try this x equal to 0 in this Fourier series answer. So put x equal to 0 here. f0 equal to pi by 2 pi minus 1 raised to n minus 1 upon n square, cos 0 is 1. So we get this summation, and f0 is 0 because f0 means put x equal to 0 in fx. So x equal to 0 here, in which interval x equal to 0 lies? In the first interval, because here 0 to 1 interval is there and x equal to 0 we got here. So x equal to 0 lies in this first interval, and for the first interval fx value is pi x. So we have to take from both these functions, we have to take fx equal to pi x, not pi into 2 minus x, because this function is for 1 to 2 interval and we have to find fx f0 value, that is for x equal to 0, and x equal to 0 lies in the first interval. Here there is a x equal to 0 and for that fx function is pi x. So we have to take fx equal to pi x only and put here x equal to 0, we get pi into 0, that is 0. So here f0 is 0, and by putting n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. and solving, we get the hence part answer. As in many example we have studied the hence part answer, so it is same as the previous example. Next example is fx equal to next example is it is easy one. In this, the question paper nature is different, that is the question is like given that fx equal to 2x minus x square in the interval 0 to 2, show that, again we have to show that fx equal to 2 by 3 minus this summation. So in this show that answer, there is a summation term. So this summation we can get by using the Fourier series formulae. So here we have to find the Fourier series formula, and this is your answer of this fx equal to 2 by 3 minus summation term. This answer is, what is this answer? This is your Fourier series answer for fx equal to 2x minus x square in the interval 0 to 2. So to show that this function fx equal to this series, that is we have to find the Fourier series for the function fx equal to 2x minus x square in the interval 0 to 2. So the next example is again as we have seen the interval 0 to 2 pi, then minus 0 to 2 pi we have directly used the Fourier series formulae, but for interval negative to positive, that is minus pi to pi, we have used the even odd function method. So again in these intervals also, and that is we have seen the first interval as 0 to 2. So this is the regular, not from negative to positive interval. So this is your interval from minus 1 to 1, that is negative to positive. So use even odd function method, that is compare this interval minus 1 to 1 with c to c plus 2l, and by comparing the value of c is minus 1 and c plus 2l equal to 1, simplifying we get l equal to 1. So then as the negative to positive interval is there, we have to check whether the given function is even or odd. So first find f of minus x, that is put x by minus x. So minus x minus minus x bracket square. So minus x minus minus x bracket square is x square. So this function is not equal to fx function. So this given function fx is not even. Then for odd function, we have to again find the other term as minus fx. So we have calculated f of minus x, again calculate minus fx. So minus fx means throughout multiply by minus sign to this function fx. So minus fx equal to minus x. So take multiply the minus sign to this bracket or this term x minus x square, we get minus x minus minus plus x square. So this again function is not matched with f of minus x. Hence this function is not even. So as the given example is not even, not odd, so regularly use the C to C plus 2L interval Fourier series formulae for this example. Then here function fx is given as 1 minus x square in the interval minus 1 to 1. So check, as the interval is negative to positive, so first check fx is even or odd. So we know this square function is even always, but we can check or we can verify this. So first find f of minus x. So here we have calculated f of minus x means put x equal to minus x in this equation. So 1 minus as it is, replace x by minus x. So minus x square is x square again. So f of minus x function is same as fx function. Just we have to check whether the conditions are, whether the conditions comes condition comes equal or not, or whether the conditions comes same or not. As the functions we get same here, just check the condition. So f of minus x means put x equal to minus x. So put x equal to minus x here. So minus 1 and 1 as it is, put x equal to minus x. And we have already seen that the minus x is not there. We have to simplify this condition. So throughout multiply minus sign to this condition only. So minus 1 get 1, less than becomes greater than or equal to, minus x will be x, greater than or equal to minus 1. So just write in the reverse order, that is minus 1 to 1. So we get minus 1 to 1. In the interval minus 1 to 1, the function is 1 minus x square. And fx function is in the interval minus 1 to 1, the function is 1 minus x square. So this fx function with the condition match with f of minus function and with the condition. Hence f of minus x equal to fx, hence fx is even function. So whenever the interval comes like negative to positive number, we have studied in the previous examples, we come across the interval like minus pi to pi, then this interval is minus 1 to 1, that is negative number to positive number. So compulsory use the even odd function method, so that we can easily find the integration or easily evaluate the integration. So this is the even function. Then a naught formula will be minus 1 to 1 fx dx. Fx is even, so it becomes 2 times 0 to 1. Then an will be fx into cos n pi x by l. L value is 1. After comparing this interval minus 1 to 1 with c to c plus 2l, we get l value as 1. So by putting in this, cos function is always even and fx function is, we get even here. So even into even, that is 2 times 0 to 1. And for bn, function fx is even and sine function is always odd. So e into odd, that is plus into minus is minus, that is odd function. So hence bn value is, this integration value is 0. So there are some examples of even odd function in the negative number to positive in this interval also. So here there is a interval like minus 3 to 3, hence negative number to positive number. So check this function is even or odd. So we get here function is even. You can see the notes also. I have given you the PDF of that notes of this Fourier series chapter. Then the last point is half range sine series and half range cosine series. In previous examples, we have seen the Fourier series formula for the interval c to c plus 2l. In that general interval, in examples, the particular intervals we have studied as 0 to 2 pi, minus pi to pi. Then the next examples are minus 1 to 1, minus 2 to 2, minus 3 to 3, 0 to 3. That is, we have given the numbers in the interval. So the last point in this chapter is half range sine series, half range cosine series. Before this point, all the examples we have solved by using only one formula, that is Fourier series formula, which is fx equal to n naught by 2 summation an cos n pi x by l plus bn sin n pi x by l for the interval c to c plus 2l. But for half range sine series and cosine series, the formulae are changed for finding Fourier series. So the formula for sine series is, you can remember as, for sine series the Fourier series formula is fx is equal to summation only n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by l. That is, for sine series, as we have seen the formula for Fourier series in the interval c to c plus 2l, in this sine term is multiplied to bn term, and hence for sine series only this term we have to take for Fourier series. So fx equal to this we don't have to take. So fx equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by l. Bn sin n pi x by l. So this is your Fourier series for sine series, half range sine series. So for that we have to only calculate the value of bn. So bn formula is, here the bn formula is different because in previous example a and bn formula is a naught a and bn formula has 1 by l outside this integration. So there is some difference in the formulae. The Fourier series formula in the interval c to c plus 2l are different from the half range sine series and cosine series. So fx formula is just for sine series formula. Fourier series formula is this. So bn value is 2 by l 0 to l fx sin n pi x by l dx. So this is the sine series half range sine series formula. Then for cosine series formula, fx is, for cosine series formula this bn sine term is not there. So we have to take a naught an term, that is fx equal to a naught by 2 plus summation an cos n pi x by l. So for this series, this half range cosine series, we have to calculate a naught and an. For sine series we have to calculate only bn term, but for finding half range cosine series we have to calculate two terms, that is a naught an, and a naught an formula are 2 by l 0 to l fx dx and 2 by l 0 to l fx cos n pi x by l dx. So let us see one by one the examples of half range sine series and cosine series. First, expand the function fx equal to pi x minus x square in a half range sine series in the interval 0 to pi. So here in example how to recognize which example is of half range sine series, half range cosine series. So in example itself there the word mentioned in the example as half range series, half range sine series or half range cosine series. If the word is mentioned, the word like half range sine series, half range cosine series in the example, then we have to use this formula of Fourier series, not the previous formula of Fourier series. That previous formula for Fourier series are for the interval c to c plus 12, and these formulae are for half range sine series and cosine series. So first write half range sine series formula fx equal to summation bn sin n pi x by l, bn equal to 2 by l 0 to l fx sin n pi x by l dx. So first step is write this formula of half range sine series, then the given interval is 0 to pi. So here in previous example we have compared the given interval with c to c plus 2l, but in half range sine series and cosine series we have to compare the interval with the general interval 0 to l, which is different from the previous examples. So this is important. So for this comparison is only for the half range series. So compare the given interval with 0 to l, so we get l equal to pi here. By comparing 0 equal to 0 there is no meaning, so we want only l value, so l equal to pi. So putting the value of l here, so 0 to pi, 2 by pi 0 to pi, fx value is pi x minus x square, sin n pi x upon l value is pi, so pi get cancelled, sin n x dx. So this we can this integration we can evaluate by using UV rule. So use UV rule, u into v1 minus u dash into v2 plus u double dash into v3 from 0 to pi. By putting the upper limit and lower limit, the sign term will be 0 for both the limits. So put these two limits only in the cos terms. So by putting upper limit we get cos n pi. Cos n pi's value is minus 1 raised to 1, minus 1 raised to n, and cos 0 is 1. So by putting the all the values in these two cost terms only, we get bn equal to 4 by pi n cube 1 minus minus 1 raised to n. So by putting bn value in this Fourier series, we get the Fourier series answer for the, or we get half range sine series answer for this fx pi x minus x square. So this is your half range sine series example. Just if we have asked half range sine series, then just we have to calculate only one term, that is bn value, and put this bn value in the Fourier series formula. We get half range Fourier series answer. Then second is this is the example, and this example is repeated in previous interval also. That is, function is given x and pi minus x in the interval 0 to pi by 2 to pi, and show that there is no any question like find the half range sine series or half range cosine series. Just we have to show that fx equal to this sine series term. So this is the other nature of the question paper which we have to this is the other nature of the example which is also asked in exam. That is, if we have asked the question is like function is given with the condition and show that term. So in previous example with the interval 0 to 2 pi and minus pi to pi, there is same example we have studied there. That is, we have asked that show that term, show that sin ax equal to sin term, cos ax equal to sin term, etc. So in previous example, from left side take fx equal to that left side term, and in this example here we have fx is given and again show that fx equal to sine series. So this is your half range sine series example. How we can imagine, or we can use the which formula we have to use here. So in right side there all terms are sine terms, sin x, sin 3x, sin 5x. So from RHS we can imagine that this example is of half range sine series. So in the answer on RHS all terms are sine terms, hence find half range sine series example. So this is your fx. It is distributed in two conditions or two intervals. Total interval is 0 to pi. So compare this 0 to pi interval with 0 to L. So we get L equal to pi. Then find the bn value, put the value of fx. So here the integration is distributed in two intervals, that is 0 to pi by 2. In 0 to pi by 2 fx value is x, sine term as it is, and in pi by 2 to pi fx value is pi minus x, and again use u into v rule, we get the answer. So in this example, this is important, this term is not repeated in previous example. So by using uv rule for two times, for this integration and for this integration, and after putting the limits 0 to pi by 2 and pi by 2 to pi, here we get sin n pi by 2 term and cos n pi by 2 term. Put upper limit, that is pi by 2. So we get cos n pi by 2, sin n pi by 2, cos n pi by 2, sin n pi by 2. So what is the value of sin n pi by 2 and cos n pi by 2? So sin n pi by 2, if we put n equal to 1, so we get sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 value is 1. If we put n equal to 2, sin pi, in the circle of sin 0 is 0, then it is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1, so it is minus 1. So if we put n equal to 1, sin pi by 2, sin pi by 2 here, angle is there, sin pi by 2 value is 1. If we put 2, sin pi value is here, so sin pi value is 0. If we put 3 pi by 2 is here, so sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. If we put 4, that is 4 pi by 2 means sin 2 pi, sin 2 pi is here, so here sin 2 pi is 0. So here we can't get the fixed value or one value for finding sin n pi by 2. By putting n values one by one, we get 0, 1, minus 1, etc. So sin n pi by 2 is not defined in the number form. So we have to write sin n pi by 2 as it is in the example. Also for cos n pi by 2, the circle for cos 0 is 1, so it is minus 1. Cos pi by 2 is 0, so it is 0. So by putting n equal to 1, pi by 2 value is 0. N equal to 2, pi value is minus 1. N equal to 2, n equal to 3, cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. N equal to 4, cos 2 pi is 1. So we get all these values by putting n equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. So again we don't get the fixed number for cos n pi by 2, fixed value for cos n pi by 2 and sin n pi by 2. So we have to write these two terms as it is, sin n pi by 2 and cos n pi by 2. So here by putting pi by 2 0 and pi by 2 pi, upper limit and lower limit here, cos n pi by 2 terms are get cancelled here. So we can see here cos n pi by 2 term and cos n pi by 2 get cancelled, and only sin n pi by 2 remains. So this, after simplification, this will be get, and bn value is 4 by pi n square sin n pi by 2. So putting bn value in this main Fourier's half range sine series formula, we get the final answer. So this example is different, that is we don't ask here half range sine series or cosine series, just show that fx equal to sine series answer. So from right side we can easily imagine that the right side is sine series, hence use half range sine series example or half range sine series formula. So here the next one is obtain half range cosine series for the function kx and kl minus x from 0 to l by 2 to l by 2 to l. Deduce that the sum of the series is. This is your hence part. So first find half range cosine series. Half range cosine series formula is, we have to remember this formula, fx equal to n naught by 2 plus summation a n cos n pi x by l. So total interval is 0 to l. So compare this interval 0 to l with general interval 0 to l. So in this example we have given the general interval itself. So l value is l. So there is no change in the formula, original formula of half range cosine series. So 2 by l 0 to l fx dx, put the value of fx. So this integration will be in two terms, 0 to l by 2, fx value is kx, l by 2 to l, fx value is k into l minus x. So k as it is, x integration is x square by 2 from 0 to l by 2, k into l minus x. So use bracket integration formula. So bracket square upon derivative of bracket. So bracket square upon 2 into derivative of bracket is l derivative is 0 minus x derivative is minus 1. So use bracket integration, bracket square upon 2 into derivative of bracket. We have used this formula here. So by putting upper limit and lower limit and simplifying, we get these terms. So final answer of a naught is kl by 2. So for an, again same formula, and there is a distribution of two integrations, that is 0 to l by 2 and l by 2 to l. Fx into cos n pi x by l. So fx value is kx for 0 to l by 2 and k into l minus x, this value is for l by 2 to l. So here use again uv rule. This is your u, this is your v, uv rule. So u into v1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3 minus u triple dash v4. U v1 minus u dash v2. Stop here. The uv rule for this first integration from 0 to l by 2. Again for second integration, u v1 minus u dash v2 from l by 2 to l. After putting upper limit and lower limit, these some terms are get cancelled and the remaining terms are these three terms. So we get this an. So by putting a naught and an in this main Fourier series cosine series formula, we get the answer. For hence part, again the method is same, that is put x equal to 0 in this or try this x equal to 0 for this Fourier series answer. If we get the hence part answer, then we are going with correct steps. First try put x equal to 0. So f0 means where is the value x0 lies, l by 2 to l interval. In this interval there is no any x equal to 0 here. So x equal to 0 lies in first interval, and for first interval fx value is kx. So fx value, consider fx equal to kx only, not this second value, because we have to find f0, that is put x equal to 0. So we want x equal to 0, and this x equal to 0 value lies first in the first interval. So consider only first value fx equal to kx, and then put here f0, that is k into 0, that is 0. So we get f0 equal to 0. Then right side term will be cos 0 is 1, so remaining terms as it is. And by simplifying or by expanding this summation, by putting n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, n equal to 5, etc., we get cos pi by 2 value is 0, cos pi value is minus 1, cos 3 pi by 2 value is 0, cos 2 pi value is 1, cos 5 pi by 2 value is 0, cos 6 pi by 2 value is 0. So by putting all the values from the circle, or you can use the calci, we get, by simplifying, we get the hence part answer. Thank you.